Hi, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, and you notice that we're late. Anyway, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon so that you can have daily updates on all of our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. We love having you with us on our journey. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Heath is reminding everyone that it's mandatory Meaty Monday.
Yeah, we should have some meat today.
As opposed to Meatless Monday, which I'm not even going to get into that because I would go on and on and on for a long time. If you want more information about that, a few months ago, we had Dr. Peter Ballerstedt on our live stream, and we interviewed him. And we talked about the real sustainability of eating meat. The short version is, eat meat.
It's so good for you.
Let's see. Right Family says morning. Heather says good morning. Let's see. I'm not sure why it's showing Heath's thing 3 times. Anyway,
he just really
it looks
wants
like
to
a
be
bunch
heard.
of. Oh, you know what? I think it's just repeating people's stuff. Because it shows Heather's too. Renee says good morning, Miriam. You're looking pretty today.
Thanks, Renee.
And Heather
You're
says
so
good
nice.
morning. Sorry, I didn't actually read it. Glenda says yes, Meaty Monday. Let's see. Sonny says good morning. It's Monday. Debbie says, Monday. Hello, Bears.
Monday's great. Monday's a day to just reset and start new. And yeah, you can only be successful on a Monday. If it's a manic Monday, then have your Monday on Tuesday.
A Maniac Monday? Yeah. Let's see. Well, dang it. It really is repeating stuff. Let's see. So I might not see your comment because it's in our view, it's showing the same comments over and over again.
That's
so
silly.
Caden says, sounds like you have a beef with Meatless Monday. Yes. Yes, I do. It will contribute to people getting malnourished. Keto Golightly Holly says good morning all. Nan says good morning. Sandra says good morning. Lori says good morning friends. Miriam, you look lovely.
Thank you.
Lori says when will the Chow box ship for February? You'll get it before February.
Some are shipping today. Mm-hmm. Some are shipping tomorrow.
Yep.
Some
shipped,
maybe will ship
some shipped
Wednesday,
on Friday.
Some shipped on Friday. So if you're far away, yours might have shipped on Friday.
That's true. When yours ships, you will get a shipment notification.
So it'll be soon.
There you go. Let's see. It's repeating the same stuff over again. He says there are no cave drawings of vegetables. Join Team Human and eat your meat. K-Bear says good morning, Bears. Floyd says good morning, marvelous Monday. Carol says hi, Chris and Miriam. Christine dice hola amigos.
Hi, Christine.
Sarah says hi. Jane says
Hi,
good
Sarah.
morning. Shauna says good morning, Chris and Miriam. Fix MJ says love Mondays for new beginnings, but love Fridays as well.
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny. We have all this stuff that we need to get done and that we want to get done. And so Monday it's like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, we're just
So we're not dreading
motivated.
it.
Yeah,
But-
Friday it's like, I can't get anything done anymore. The day is over.
One, my Friday, I took one for the
he
team.
took my load of stuff to do.
Yep, all the stuff that Miriam had to do. So picking up kids from here, taking kids there, going to the eye doctor. I did it all. It was fine. And then
was
Miriam was
nice.
able to get stuff done.
I got some work done. I got to the bottom of my emails. I was pretty excited about that.
Yep. Let's see. All the stuff that people have said before. Deb says good morning, Chris and Miriam. Or Miriam and Chris, sorry. Happy Monday from rainy North Carolina. I just want to wrap up in a blanket and get cozy today, but must work.
Just bring your blanket to work.
Oh, Shauna reminds us it's the 97th day of January today.
Is it?
97th of January, or I thought it was the 97th of April 2020 or something like that.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I think it was March. March was the month that never
As
ended.
K-Bear says, as Kelly Hogan says, eat the meat, save the humans. Rhonda says, has anyone used an actual avocado in Keto Chow? Mm-hmm. I've had an avocado smoothie before, loved it, was thinking about adding one to pistachio Keto Chow. In fact, if you search for Keto Chow dairy free, our FAQ has some suggestions, and one of them is where someone used half an avocado in a blender. And that works just great.
I've done it before. I didn't think it was my favorite, but that's okay.
Carol says, I think I entered my email for the Tuesday sale, but I'm not positive. How can I check? Probably the easiest way to do it is just enter it again.
Yeah.
Did we get it set up so that it sends them an email yet?
No, I don't think it sends them an email. But
It's
we're gonna.
supposed
I think
to.
we're gonna send out an email today too.
Yeah, because it's supposed to give them a, hey, thanks for signing up. Check us out on Tuesday.
Well, it does pop up with a thing that says "Thanks for signing up."
Oh, does it? Okay.
But it's not an email.
But it doesn't send an email. Okay.
Yeah.
Heath reminds us it's also still World Carnivore Month.
Hey.
Carrie Brown's on.
Hi, Carrie. How are you?
Let's see. Deb says...
I need to call Carrie today.
What are you going to call her?
Carrie.
Okay. I think that will work.
Yeah.
She usually responds to Carrie.
I think she does too.
Yeah. Speaking... Oh, let's see. We already talked about Saturday. On Saturday, we talked about what happened on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Shauna says, I got an email about the sale. Nice.
Oh, yay.
Matt says, I made yogurt this weekend with Fairlife milk and heavy cream, and it's now draining in a yogurt strainer like you used. How long do you usually let it drain? Until I get around to it.
Yeah, we've let it drain for like 3 days before.
We've let it drain for a week and a half before.
But if it's too thick, then you just stir a little bit of the whey in. But we usually use those sugar-free syrups, and so that thins it out. So it doesn't.
Yeah, we're using either the Torani or the Da Vinci sugar-free syrups and by the time it's done draining for us, it usually is like cream cheese.
Yeah.
And that's just fine.
Well, and we usually mean to get to it, but we just forget.
Yep.
And it's nice that it lasts a long time. I was really nervous to make it at first because I thought, we're not going to go through that much yogurt in that amount of time. And because people are saying, oh, it lasts a week. Yeah, it lasts longer than a week.
Well, because we're making 2 Fairlife and 1 quart. It ends up making about a gallon. And then it depends on if we have any keto granola. Or if we have any of the high key cereal.
Or any of the school cereals.
Or if Miriam and I are fasting most of the week.
Yeah, because it doesn't go as fast if we're fasting.
Yep, which we are doing this week. Let's see. Mike wants to know.
We're saying they got an email. So that's good.
Oh, okay.
Then there was one.
Mike wants to know, do we have a veterans discount? And then Jennifer replied that yes, we do.
Oh, thank you.
Heather said did not get another email, but did get the pop-up.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Let's see. Ms. Dew says, good morning. Heather says, we let it strain at least 24 hours, so it's just super thick.
Yeah.
So Joe's original instructions, and what we have on the video that we did, was you would let it go in the Instant Pot, and then you would put the Instant Pot covered into the fridge and let it cool off.
Yeah, with the little stretchy top.
And then I discovered that if you just take it and dump it right into the strainer right then, because that doesn't work if you're using the nut milk bags. I think with the nut milk bags, it works better if you cool it.
Okay.
But with the strainer, you just dump it right into the strainer and stick it in the fridge.
It gives you an extra day.
Well, and it strains faster, too. Like, you could probably strain it in a couple of hours doing it that way. But we just keep on forgetting to drain it. And so, anyway, Heather says I put a True Lemon packet in my yogurt. Hey, that's a good idea.
Sounds like a good idea.
Reba got the email. Leisha? How do you say that? Leisha? Okay. Says, good morning. Lynn says, what's this week's flavor? That is a good point. So I'm going to leave it on there because, so there is no flavor of the week this week because instead of doing the flavor of the week, what we're going to do is starting tomorrow, we're doing our family and friends sale. Starts tomorrow at 8 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern. We're going to be having some of the biggest discounts we've ever done. So
yeah, you guys are going to be surprised.
It'll be super awesome. So that's taking the place of the flavor of the week. So there isn't a flavor of the week right now, but there will be kind of tomorrow.
Yep. So you just put your email in there, and then we'll send you the link for the friends and family sale.
And I was going to change that, but I'll change it tomorrow. At this point, it's like, whatever.
No big deal.
Kaden says, I have some Hikey cereal on the way. I hope it includes their slogan, FOMO no mo. Yes, I believe it does.
That's cute.
Ms. Deuce's question, can I make Keto Chow without the fat? I have a gallbladder infection. It's being advised I eat a low fat until I have the gallbladder removed. You can use as much fat in Keto Chow as you want, with the caveat that if you don't get, it's at least 11 grams of fat per day, but we're recommending a minimum of 30 grams of fat per day. You will not be able to absorb all the vitamins in Keto Chow. So we're advising a minimum of 10 grams per meal, but it's entirely up to you. That's why Keto Chow doesn't have the fat included. Yep. You can make the choice to make it how you want. And we're not going to send paratroopers to your house if you mix it up wrong.
No keto police.
No keto police. Let's see. He says top of the morning to you, Shauna. Renee says just the usual hunger. He's making trouble, torturing people. Shelly says, hi guys, I'm here. I'm excited about tomorrow. When do I get notified? So if you're signed up on the list, you'll get an email tomorrow morning. So when it is ready to go. Heather says, ooh, I need to try this, that Save a Step. Kaden says, I discovered Simply has an almond milk without stabilizer that seems reasonably priced. Nice. Renee says, bah! Renee says, I just mixed up my first chow and it's super thick. Do I need to add more water? That sounds like you do. So if it's in a blender bottle, it should be close to the 20-ounce line.
And that was Angie.
What did I say?
Renee.
Oh my gosh. Renee was about that. Angie, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it's too thick for your liking, it doesn't matter how much you put in it.
Add more
water.
You can even add more water, and then if you feel like you can't drink that much, drink half, and then half an hour later, drink the other half, or save it for another time and have a little bit of food. So it's really versatile. You can kind of do whatever you want with it.
That's correct. Okay, let's see. Bum, bum, bum. It repeated a whole bunch of
That's weird.
Let's see. Heather says we let it strain at least 24 hours. So, oh, yeah. So, it's repeat. Man, that's annoying. Renee says, when will the daily minerals be on sale? We just got restocked with daily minerals. We actually
don't have as
stock.
many as we would have liked.
They took a little bit longer to make the second batch of the daily minerals. And so I think we were down to like 4 when they showed up with more.
I didn't even know we had that many. I thought we went out of stock completely.
But I'm not sure when it'll be on sale. I think did we have it on sale for Black Friday?
Yes,
we did.
We did.
So we don't have any plans to put it on sale, but that could change tomorrow. Who knows? Lynn says, oh boy. Kaden says, I've done 100 grams of olive oil in a single chow, and it was nice. I'm not sure how much is too much. Okay. Jane says, I had a friend try to create an account last night after using my referral link and had lots of issues. Please.
We can fix that.
Yeah, so down in the bottom corner of our site, there's a little question mark where you can get in touch with our customer service people and they can make sure that that's set up and credited correctly. Angie says, I mixed up with half a cup of heavy cream and 1 cup of coconut milk.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I found an entire box of coconut milk in our basement last night.
We've been looking for that.
Yes.
I don't think we should use it.
I was looking for, I don't remember what I was looking for. Probably
Ziploc bags.
That's what it was. It was Ziploc bags. I was organizing things. Yeah.
Look at you.
Let's see. Lori says, what is the most fat that you have heard folks adding to Keto Chow? I know most do 2 tablespoons of butter, but could you do 6 or 8? 4
tablespoons.
Yeah, 4 2. You can do as much as you want. As much as you can tolerate, as much fits your calorie goals. So because it's decoupled from the mix, you can literally use as much as you want. Who was it? Siobhan Huggins. She did an experiment where she upped her calories like crazy.
Like
I think
2,000 per shake.
Yeah, it was 2,000 calories per shake. It was so much so, and she was doing heavy cream. She actually had to split each shake in half. So she was doing half of a scoop, or she was mixing up and splitting it in half. That's the most I've ever heard of people doing calories.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He says stormtroopers will bust your door down if you try to make peanut butter and jelly Keto Chow.
Right.
Michelle says, do you expect the sale items to ship fast as normal?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. We'll ship them that day that you order it.
To Fix MJ says, where on your website do you explain why you use milk protein isolate in Keto Chow?
That's another good question.
So that change was made with Keto Chow 2.1. And here is the page where it has all the stuff about milk protein isolate.
Do you want to just...
I'm going to put that into the chat.
I know, but do you want to say it too?
We need to catch up on comments.
But I want to answer that question. It's a good question.
Okay.
We're switching from a fast absorbing...
We switched.
Oh, we are switching. I just read it.
Yeah, it's this because it's an old page.
You didn't like the way I read it, so I stopped.
But I don't want people to think that we're going to change now because we already made the change.
Okay, milk protein isolate has a sufficient amount of calcium and phosphorus that we dumped calcium phosphate. It has natural thickening quality, so we've eliminated xanthan gum, and it still mixes up thicker compared to earlier versions. Okay. Every time I say it wrong, you're going to correct me. Milk protein is a primary product instead of a byproduct of cheese manufacturing. Makes for a more stable supply.
And the primary reason?
Because it's slower to digest, the casein should reduce the insulin response and should help you feel full longer compared to whey.
Okay. Great. Let's see. Holly says it will stay organized until your kids go to the storage room. No, not even that long. Too Crazy Camper says, what's a basement? We don't have those here.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, because you're in Florida and the water table is 2 feet below the ground.
So when I was driving to work today and I was looking at the beautiful mountains, the sun wasn't up yet, but you could see the sky was light behind us. So it's just this huge black mountain. And I was thinking about the first time I went to Florida, I really thought I was going to fall off the side of the earth because there were no mountains. I'd never been to a state that had no mountains in it yet until high school when I went to Florida for the first time. And I'm like, I feel so insecure. I felt like I was just going to die.
Yep. Kaden says, I think the fats that are solid in the fridge may have a smaller upper limit just because of the ability to mix it. 50 grams of coconut oil left clumps. Delicious banana-flavored coconut clumps.
Isn't that funny?
There you go. Let's see. Renee says, I wonder how much fat was in Christopher's Keto Brick Keto Chow. Probably a lot. Michelle says, oh, good, because I'm out and waiting for the sale.
Yes.
CC says, must we create an account in order to get on the sale? No. You just have to enter your email address into the pop-up thing. So that you'll be notified.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Shauna says to Joe and Rachel, most people don't do basements in California either. Just a hole for an earthquake to fill. The crazy thing is, most people don't do basements in Tornado Alley either, in the Midwest, where you have all the tornadoes. And it's precisely where you should have basements.
So you can go down and be safe from a tornado. Well, they make tornado shelters, right?
They do, but they're separate from the house. Anyway.
Which then they won't get squished, right?
I guess so.
That's smart.
Christine says, see you after the Rona. Florida welcomes you.
Yeah. We'll come. We'll have a beach party.
Let's see. It's repeating again. Let's see. Angie says, added more water and it's perfect. You guys rock.
Yay, I'm glad.
Jane says, go to your account and under Earn Points, you should find your personal link that you can share on Facebook or send by email. And Heather says they have a basement.
Oh.
Good job. Cece says, I miss my basement home. Sonia says, Iowa equals basements. Okay, and it's apparently a regional thing. Like some areas of the country, they just don't make basements. And sometimes it's for good reason. Like Florida, I'm not sure how well a basement would work. But other parts of the country, it's like, why don't you guys do basements here? That's weird. Let's see. FixMJ says, thanks for all you do. Don't squabble, eat Keto Chow. Be happy.
Yeah. I'm going to stop getting offended, okay?
Okay. So anything else you want to talk about today?
We're going to eat probably 3 meals today. We fasted this weekend, and then we're going to fast again tonight until Wednesday, and then we're going to fast...
We're just going to pick up and...
We're going to just keep fasting a lot.
Yeah, we're fasting today until Wednesday.
Wednesday lunch.
Then we're fasting starting Wednesday evening until Friday lunch. And then we're starting
2 meals again.
Friday evening and going until Sunday lunch.
Yep.
So...
Or Sunday dinner. We can go to Sunday dinner maybe.
I don't know. We usually just eat 1 meal on Sundays.
On Sundays anyway, yeah.
Let's see. Caden says, I live in a river valley, so I'm pretty much tornado proof. I also work in a basement, so I'm already in a shelter area.
Oh, there you go.
Debbie says, no basements in Houston. Well, that's for good reason, too. Shauna says, a lot of people near me in wine country have wine cellars. But I think wine fridges and closets are fast taking over. Julie says, every house needs a basement and garage. Where else would you put your junk?
I know, right?
Jessica says, good morning. Lisa says, mix some chocolate keto chow with yogurt. Makes a good high-protein pudding. Carol says, what is the name of the book about fasting?
There's a lot. The one that I was reading most recently was... Oh, no, I can't remember.
I betcha that they have it on the Fasting Method site.
Nope.
Usually there's a pop-up. You need to actually log into the fasting. There it is. The obese.
That's our books.
That's the cancer code.
There they are.
The Complete Guide to Fasting.
Yeah, that one is one. There's more.
It's the Life in the Fasting Lane.
Fasting Lane, yeah.
There you go.
So that's the one I was mostly recently reading.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Melanie says, do you have a recipe book? So if you go to our site, go to Recipes and More. Recipes. There are a couple. There's a Very Keto Thanksgiving. There's a Cozy Keto December, and then there's the 7-day reset that we most recently
Which has all the exercises in it.
as well. Or you can just select the Keto Chow flavor and make a bunch of recipes that go along with it.
Banana.
Gorilla. Anyway, so yeah. There you go. Let's see. Jane says, what's the app you use for fasting?
Oh, Life. It's capitalized. Life, L-I-F-E, fasting.
Our favorite things. Here it is.
There
Life
it is.
Fasting app. Mm-hmm. There it is. I'll put that in the chat as well.
I'm having for lunch today taco salad with Haley.
Okay.
Maybe without lettuce because we forgot lettuce. I was hoping Haley would get lettuce on her way to
You
work
guys still
today,
have a
but
bunch of food in the fridge in there. There's eggs from 2 or 3
know.
weeks ago that you should really take care of.
I can't put eggs in my taco salad.
Let's see. Steve says, Friday dinner at Texas Row House. Then go to your house to play some games.
I'm willing to do that.
Cece says, I didn't think about mixing my chocolate keto chow with my yogurt. Thanks for the tip. Be aware that once you mix it, it does have to sit for a little while because the salt crystals take a little while to dissolve, and otherwise it's going to taste really salty for a while.
Oh,
Kaden
yeah.
says,
Which is kind of nice, actually.
Kaden says, I left my chow at home, so I'm going to eat dinner fairly late and fast 36 hours and go back and eat to an earlier mealtime. Julie says, never seen a web address with an XYZ. What's the story?
It means put up your zipper. It's just so that you can keep things straight. Just kidding.
the short version is when I registered at Keto Chow on Twitter, I had previously contacted the guy who owned KetoChow.com and he never replied. So when I registered the at Keto Chow Twitter handle, within a couple of hours, I was contacted by a domain squatter saying, hey, I'll sell you KetoChow.com. And I said, okay. He said, make me an offer. I said, I don't know, $300. He's like, it needs to be 4 figures. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. Then he went and contacted a bunch of other people who were doing keto shakes and tried to sell it to them. Strangely enough, all of them told him where to go.
They're really nice.
Yes.
They're like, hey, just so you know, this guy called us.
So, yeah, Shauna says, haha, Chris, the short version. That is the short version. As far as I know, KetoChow.com still is unresolved. We do have the trademark on it. So at some point, I probably need to take it to court and demand the name. But anyway.
Sometime.
But yeah, the XYZ, it's interesting. Well, so is the Keto Chow name.
But sometimes the emails will go into spam because it's weird. So if you're ever looking for email from us and you can't get it, look and see if it went into your spam folder. So what you'll do on your email is just say, hey, this isn't spam from this email address so that you can get it in the future too.
Most of the email we send out actually goes from ketochow.net. Excuse me. Joe wants to let you know, PSA, don't buy the new Mountain Dew Zero watermelon flavor. It's really good, and you won't be able to stop drinking it. Speaking for a friend.
Good to know. Does it taste like watermelon, or does it taste like pink?
It probably tastes like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. Stephanie says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Steph.
Two Crazy Campers says, how does anyone on keto have eggs that are 3 weeks old? Because they're in the fridge here instead of at home where we actually cook. Because Miriam and Holly were cooking here, and then they started doing the 7-day reset.
Then we hired a bunch of people, and now I don't feel like I should cook and make the whole place stink up.
And I don't know whose eggs those are. Are those ours or are they Holly's?
It doesn't matter. We'll just eat them.
Okay.
Carol says... Holly and us, we share things.
Carol says, I mix natural strawberry with Greek yogurt, and it tastes like vitamins, really thick. Yeah, it needs to sit for quite a while because there's... you have to let the vitamins and stuff dissolve. So depending on the water content, that might take a while, which is why if you mix up Keto Chow with just fat, like you just mix it up with a bunch of coconut oil or a bunch of butter, it is really salty. And the sucralose doesn't dissolve either, and so it's not sweet. It's kind of strange. It has to dissolve in water. Let's see. Cece says, coming off a 36-hour fast, going to break it with Keto Chow. Yes. Holly says, I've been enjoying putting 1 tablespoon of gelatin in and having 20 ounces of Jello.
Oh, nice.
Rhonda says, I want to make the Keto Chow biscuits. Miriam, are those a favorite for you with the chicken flavor? I want to use my packets wisely.
Yes, they're great. In fact, I might even make some tonight because we have on the docket breakfast for dinner. And we have
Is that today?
Yeah, that's today. Okay. So we have some chaffles left over, and we have eggs and bacon, and usually we just have eggs and bacon and sausage, but I was thinking of maybe making Chris some biscuits and gravy because that's his favorite.
I put that gravy back into the freezer. Crap.
Yeah, but we can get it out. Yeah. We'll have to get out the bacon anyway. It'll be fine.
Yep. Stephanie made the Keto Chow pizza crust yesterday. It was awesome. Jean's on, says hello, Chowers.
Hi, Jean.
Palon says, I worry about the casein increase that would go up. That could up the lactose intolerance. Well, lactose isn't casein. Casein is what you get when you make cheese. So if you have a problem with cheese, you may have an issue with Keto Chow. The issue is more people have problems with whey than casein. And whey does digest faster. So lactose intolerance doesn't have anything to do with casein. But if you're allergic to whey or milk proteins, well, then you can't have whey or casein. Ken says, a major melon zeros tastes like a carbonated watermelon bay.
Those bay drinks.
Oh, okay. Julie says, love the name Keto Chow. I'm a dog breeder, so Chow is a great name. Okay. Holly says it's the same. Miriam and Holly share. Heather says, I'm making Keto Chow ice cream for breakfast. That sounds terrible.
I want that too.
Stephanie says, thanks, Miriam. I can't look at my floors now without getting hungry for bacon.
Did you see Stephanie's post?
That is awesome.
So she posted that somebody got dirt all over her floor. And so it was like footprints and it looked like drywall dust is what it looked like chunks of drywall. But I don't even remember what it was because I was so consumed with the fact that her wood floor looked like pieces of bacon. And so I kept looking at it and I'm like, why does her floor look like bacon?
Shauna says, when I put 1 tablespoon of gelatin in my hot coffee, Keto Chow, it makes it wonderfully thicker and creamy. There you go. But if you let it cool off, it will turn into Jell-O. Kaden says, I'm going to try mixing it with just coconut oil, no water. I like things 100% dark chocolate and snacking on rock salt. Worst case scenario, you can tell me I told you so. I will tell you I told you so. I've tried it before. And by the way, you're better off using butter than coconut oil.
You want it to taste like coconut.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good.
Let's see. Shauna says, Hungry Heath is a steak and shake for lunch today, I think with the side of bacon. Kaden says, I have a problem with cheese, but not Keto Chow or Quest bars. I have no idea why, but milk protein isolate doesn't mess me up.
That's super funny.
Heather says, I thought it was bacon at first, too.
I have a problem with cheese that I want to eat all of it.
Turns out we have 2 things of the smoked Gouda, the round stuff, that are half done. Anyway.
Because you opened up one before we used the last one.
I have some work I need to do.
But it was in the cheese drawer, all organized and nice with labels on it.
Okay, well, I'm going to go.
Okay,
you can stay on if you want to.
Nope,
but,
it's fine.
Well, thanks, everybody, for joining us. Catch us again tomorrow. And then we'll also be doing our Tuesday night live stream tomorrow as well.
And We'll see you on the Friends and Family sale.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.